Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I want to kind of give you guys an update on some of the quarantine fish, some of the sick fish that we're having in the fish room. So the first one is the blue tang. So maybe a couple weeks ago I shot a video of it, and it had really bad either hole in the head or ick along its head. But as you can see, it's looking way better. It's fully healed for the most part. So I ended up treating for hole in the head and ick. So I did copper, we did life, which does ick as well here. General cure for any hole in the head, and Paragard just if there was any like random parasites that might have been in the blue tang. But the blue tang, this is what the blue tang does. If anyone has blue tang, they literally just play dead or they just sleep like that all day. So the blue tang's looking good. We'll again keep the blue tang in here for another couple weeks after it's healed. So this is actually the second day that's kind of fully healed. We'll keep it in here, keep it nice and healthy. If everything looks good on the blue tang, I mean, it's eating fine. Like I said, like the blue tang's been eating fine. I don't think there's any issue with it eating. It's just more of just fighting that bacteria, that ick, that hole in the head, whatever it is. Or I still don't know what it is specifically, but it looked really nasty on there. And you can still kind of see the scar of the blue tang. It's kind of healing through there, so we'll let it heal, we'll let it get, you know, fat and happy, and then we'll put it back into the tank inside with its nice little friend. So the snails are still coming out because there is a small hole here, and they're like kind of laying on top now. And then like I try to put this saran wrap here to try to keep them in, and for the most part they hang right here, and then the rest of them will fall. So this is still no good. So I end up ordering something similar to what I have here, where instead of being wavy, it's just a flat piece, and it's coming in the mail because they didn't have any in stock at Home Depot. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a piece that's just the length of this, put it down, and maybe either cut a short one to be able to lift this, but I'm thinking that I'm just gonna keep one long piece and put one here just to lift up the whole piece when needed. And that way, the whole tank is sealed like this, because like if this glass piece was completely covering this whole thing and sealed like this, I think it'll be fine. But because they have a gap here, the snails are climbing out. So that's that. We need to figure out what's going on here, because the snails are just completely jumping ship here. Quick update on the quarantine shrimps. Things are looking pretty good on the shrimp side. They're molting pretty normally. We'll have to remove some of that molt probably another week here, and afterwards we should be good in that. The blue dreams are looking beautiful. As you can see, one's more tannin than the others for whatever reason, depending on whatever leaf I grab here. One could be really tan, or the other one could be just really like normal, right? So luck of the draw there, guys. Quick shot of the little Pleco fries as well, growing slowly and nicely. And this tank did get a water change today. A little bit cloudy because I kicked up a bunch of debris, but they are looking pretty happy. The little guy over there, just chilling. All right, so quickly onto the Pleco Rack here. There's no light, I'm sorry. You guys can't see, but I need to explain real quick what's going on. So these caves are for the males to kind of go into and just hide and do, you know, breeding stuff. And when you have too many males, they fight over the caves. But for whatever reason, so I ended up like selling like 4 or 5 males. So now like some of these caves are actually really empty. And for whatever reason, the males, they like to pick a specific location on cave, and they'll fight each other for like that one or like the other one over there. And so we had one that got injured, and I put him in the hospital tank along with some of my new leopard frogs that I picked up. So I'm going to show you guys real quick. So right across from the angelfish tank here, this is super temporary. I had to basically set up a quarantine tank because the other tanks that are normally quarantined has quarantined shrimps in there. And the thing is, yes, normally I would just combine them in there, but the thing is, I normally treat my fish with copper, and copper does not go well with shrimp. So this tank's up probably for a month or so, and then I'm gonna take it back down. But it's in this location, and I did pick up 3 new L3 for leopard frog plecos. Hopefully these are going to be females. So I picked out some potential females here. Again, they could be males, and if they're male, okay, you know, it happens. But this one kind of looks like a male now that I'm looking at it based on its fins down here, but that's okay. If that's the case, then okay, we got more males. But the one fish that I was telling you guys about, this is the tiger Pleco over here. That guy got beat up, really beat up. Let me see if I can get on an angle here. Can't really get a good angle, but you can kind of see its fin here, like it's torn up to shreds. Like, but I'm not too worried. This guy will heal. I got him in the quarantine tank. He'll basically go through quarantine with these other fish, and we'll see what happens. The other Pleco is right there, it's under there, the other leopard frog. So right now I just have 2 treatments going, and then deworm the fish as well, because these are wild caught fish. So they're going to go through the deworm process. It's basically just flakes. So this is deworm 2. It'll go through their system and basically deworm them as they eat it. But step 1 is to get them to start eating. So really that's the hardest part, is getting wild caught fish to start eating stuff. So that's why I only put a little bit in. They don't eat it, I'll switch to a regular food, get them eating the regular food first, and go back to the deworm, and then start that process again. We'll probably start the copper treatment in a day or so here. I normally try to ease into the copper treatment a couple days in, just because copper can be kind of harsh on the fish, and also, you know, since these guys are all, you know, brand new, wild caught, I like to kind of ease them into that transition a little bit easier. So these guys are going to look well, and hopefully that guy recovers. So yeah, there's never a dull moment in the fish room. We got some new fish for the week, so I kind of keep you guys updated. But short update for the week. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure you guys are subscribed. And like always, till next time, guys, peace.